Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Labang, the remote office mate. From the previous video, we already transferred the merchandise inventory, cash in bank, account receivable, and allowance for doubtful account. For today's video, I will be transferring the balance of other current asset from here to here. Let's go to chart of account. First, we will copy this one, click new, then asset, then click here other current asset, then here let's go down, let's use this other current asset, account name, paste it here. Let's change this to rental receivable, rental receivable, starting date, click here other date, then let's copy the date and paste it here, and the amount 8,000, then save. Let's type rental. There you go. Click here. Then we will credit this to owner's capital. This one. Payee. We need to put the payee name here. Let's go to edit. Yes. As you can see, it's not an invoice. Let's check here in the receive from if these are the customer's name. Yes, these are the customer's name. I have here the customer's name of rental receivable. This one. And paste it here. Add new. Then save. Then save and close. Yes. We have now here the name of the payee. However, if we check this in the per customer, the amount will not reflect because we did not record this as an invoice. Click here and let's create another tab. Sale and customer. So let's check if the amount is being recorded here in the customer. Then we will look for the customer's Met Connect. There you go. The amount is 0 because we didn't record it as an invoice. No worries about it because the invoice was already recorded prior to QuickBooks, and we also credit it to capital account. If we record it in the invoice, of course, the amount will be credited to revenue. Next account, it's not receivable account. Click new, then asset, then here, account receivable, and also here, account receivable. Let's copy this one and paste it here. As you can see, there's no starting date and the amount filled. So there's no option that we can put the amount here. So we will save this one. By the way, guys, we will go back to rental income. I forgot something. Let's go down and look for it. Let's refresh first. There you go, the notes receivable. Then we will type rental. Click here and we will credit this to owner's capital or retaining earning. Click here, this one, owner's capital. Then here, save. Yes, let's check it in the balance sheet. Refresh. There you go, the rental income. And the credit amount is owner's capital. It added here. Now let's go back to notes receivable. Notes receivable. Let's click here. As you can see, there's no entry here. Let's uh, let's go back. Here, if you create an invoice just to have this amount in the notes receivable, you will having a problem with the inventory amount as well as the quantity of inventory. So we will go to journal entry just to encode this amount. Let's click here, then journal entry. Click here and this one, the first journal entry that we made. Let's fill in here the notes receivable. This one, opening balance, and then the breakdown of this amount. I have it here in the sales tab. This one, this is the amount. Copy this one and paste it here. And the customer name is Chucky. And the other one is notes receivable again. And copy this amount and paste it here. And the customer's name is Sanguine. This one, skincare. Let's click here. Let's type Sang. There you go. Then here, let's credit it to retaining earning. This one. Let's check the total amount. Let's go to balance sheet. This one. 53,224. Yes, correct. Then save and close. Yes. Now let's go to balance sheet to check it. Refresh. Then there you go. The notes receivable. And then I want it to put it here, but it makes a sub account of account receivable. So it's up to you on how you will present it in the balance sheet. Either the allowance for doubtful account will be deducted by the total of notes receivable and accounts receivable. For now, let's just leave it as it is. Next is the accrued interest receivable. Let's check first here. For accrued interest receivable, I will not explain here the recurring entry to be set up here in the QuickBook Online. Let's go to chart of account, click new, then asset, then here, other asset, then let's copy this one, and here, uh, let's go down, and we will just use this other current asset. Paste it here, account name, starting date, then let's copy the date and click here, other date, and paste it here, and the amount, this one, and paste it here, and save. Now let's check it here. Let's type accrued. There you go, accrued interest. Let's click here, and we will credit this to owner's capital or retaining earning, this one. And then let's save this one. Save. Yes. Now let's go back. Then let's delete this one. Merchandise inventory, we already encode this one. Next, office supplies. Let's type first if there's a default office supplies. Office supplies, but it is an expense. So let's just, it is an expense. Let's delete this one and add new asset, then other current asset, then uh, prepaid expense. Let's just use this one, prepaid expense, and copy this one and paste it here. Then starting date, other date, and copy the date and the amount, 10,000. Then save. Let's type office supply, this one. Let's click here and change this one to owner's capital. Then save. Yes. Then let's go back. Prepaid insurance. First, let's type if there's a prepaid. Same thing, it is a prepaid expense. So let's create a new one. Asset, other current asset. Then we will use this one, prepaid expense. And paste here the account name. Then other date, this one. Then copy this one and paste it here. And the amount and save. Let's look for it again. Prepaid, prepaid, this one. Let's click here and change this again to owner's capital. This one. Then save. Yes. Let's go back. Let's go back to balance sheet and refresh. Let's check the balance sheet from time to time to check if there's an opening balance equity. Let's go down. There you go. There's no opening balance equity, only owner's capital. So far we are good. Let's go back to chart of account. Prepaid interest and prepaid rent, 2 more to go. Let's click new, then asset again, and here other current asset, then prepaid, then copy this one and paste it here, then starting date, other date, and then the date, paste it here, and the amount, this one, paste it here, then save. Then we will look for it again. Let's type prepaid, this one, and let's change again here, this one, to owner's capital, then save. Yes. Then let's go back to chart of account. The last one, the prepaid rent. Let's copy this one, add new asset, then other current asset, then prepaid expense, this one, then paste it here, then starting date, then other date, then the date, and the amount, prepaid rent, this one, paste it here, then save. Let's look for it again and change to owner's capital, prepaid, this one, prepaid rent, actually we forgot to put the pay name here. Anyway, we just leave it as it is. Click here, owner's capital, then save. Yes. And let's go back. Let's go back to balance sheet and refresh. Let's check one by one. Accrued interest receivable, this one, yeah, is correct. Let's go down. Office supplies, office insurance, yes. Interest, prepaid interest, yes. Prepaid insurance, yes. Office supplies, yes. Prepaid rent, yes. Rental receivable, yes. So that's it for today's video. We're done for the other current asset. I will end this video again. For the next video, it will be the fixed asset. From here, land to here. And let's include the investment in bonds. All of this. So thank you for watching. If you learned something from it, kindly like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, and share the video to your friends who wants to learn bookkeeping, especially QuickBooks. Thanks for watching again, and see you on the next video. Goodbye!